Good morning, everybody. This is Wednesday, the 29th of April, 2020, and I'm Andrew Sterling. It's a privilege once again to be able to talk to you on this, probably I think it is now, the 7th week of COVID-19. But it is a time, and I have been thinking about this recently, where in fact the effects of COVID are bringing out the very worst and the very best in the human condition. We have seen the very worst evident by the rise in the number of incidences of domestic violence. And my heart and my thoughts and my prayers go with those who are the victims of such violence. This is, of course, very much a product of also being in close confinement for a long period of time and the stresses that arise from it. And so I do hope that those who are encountering such moments will find the relief that they need in a time such as this. This is also a time of economic pressures, and we have seen a number of break-ins in businesses and in houses due to the stresses of the economic difficulties. And this is very difficult on businesses who are already facing great difficulties and challenges in this time. And I do hope and I do pray that these will come to a gradual end. It is a problem. But this is also the best we have seen of humanity. Not only have we seen it in the frontline care workers and their dedication, people also going into work in grocery stores and providing support to different parts of our economy and making sacrifices to do it. We're seeing it in volunteers in our own Churches on the Hill food bank. We're seeing it in many different places in society where the very best of our humanity is coming forward. And this we should celebrate and enjoy. But what can the church do to make, in fact, this a better place and a better world? Well, there are a number of things that we're doing. And one of them is that we are reoffering the Alpha program. This will be on Thursday nights from 7 until 9 p.m. and will begin on May the 14th and go through to July the 23rd. The wonderful thing about Alpha is that it brings us to the essentials of our faith. It enables us, with small group breakouts as well as the videos and the discussions, to look at questions such as who is Jesus? Who is the Holy Spirit? How do I deal with my doubts? What is my place within the world? We ask existential questions. We ask theological questions. So please use our website and register for these on Thursday evenings, and we'll be delighted if you can participate. But there are also other things that we've been doing. We've been maintaining our focus, to quote Nupur James, who takes care of our children and youth ministry, and her wonderful video to young children about maintaining a focus in their lives. We are looking at things such as ways in which we can deal with struggles in life, and Reverend Laurie is going to be addressing those. We also are providing gorgeous music for people. I had a wonderful letter, a note from a principal of a divinity college this week saying that he had been watching the incredible video on Above All that our children and our choirs put together, and how it made it part of his daily listen list and watch list. There is the magnificent music that we have experienced over the last few Sundays. The LaPointe family, for example, from Fredericton, or Paul Williamson's wonderful piece on the Lord's Prayer. And this Sunday coming up, we also have some magnificent music. Make sure that you come on board and listen to that and observe that. This has also been a time when we have seen our organist at his best. Even though he's at home, we've seen the wonderful footwork and the hands on the keyboards by Stephen Boda. It's made the playing of the organ real. But all of this has been wrapped together by Dr. Elaine Choi, our Director of Music, who has worked so hard in making sure that worship is meaningful and making sure that the videos that we have utilizing our tremendous musicians, both lay and professional, both young and not so young, are given an opportunity to be heard. Thanks, Elaine, for what you are doing musically. This coming Sunday, I'm going to be dealing with one of the big issues, and that is, how do we deal with our doubts? And I'm going to be looking at Thomas and looking at his disbelief and how we can learn from him, but also be inspired in a sense by him and his encounter with Jesus. I hope that if you have any doubts or any struggles, that you will come and watch that service or listen to that service on our website, on our live stream at 11 o'clock, or on the radio on Chin 1540. But we're also looking forward to Mother's Day. Look, we want something to celebrate. And in a week on Sunday and in a sort of a week and a half's time, we're going to have Mother's Day. And it's Christian Family Sunday. We're going to emphasize being a family of faith. We're going to have what I'm going to be calling Make Your Mother Proud Sunday. So I'm encouraging you on that day, when you watch on the live stream or listen on the radio, to prepare yourselves by dressing up in your finest, making a cup of tea, having a piece of cake, acting as if your mother is with you, if she happens not to be, and make it a special day. Go out of your way, and there'll be a special message on what it means to belong to the family of faith. This is also a time when we as a country have demonstrated great persistence. Many of you have made and are making great sacrifices for the greater good, and this is to our credit. But this is also a time where another virtue, the virtue of patience, should come to the forefront. It is no point us having gone down this incredible road of making sure that people are safe if we don't have the patience to steadily and thoughtfully re-engage in our economy. I hope that you'll find in your heart that gift of patience and ask God for it. Our society needs it, and it, I hope, will bring out the very best in us. And so until I get this opportunity to speak to you again, I hope that you and yours remain safe, and know that our team at Timothy Eaton Memorial Church cares for you, loves to hear from you, and keeps you in our prayers. Take care, and God bless.